Japan machinery orders far less than expected, suggesting a Pemex capex. Japan core machinery orders fell much less than expected in August, suggesting a relative firm pickup in capital expenditure that is sent a crucial for a sustainable economic growth. Cabinet Office data on Wednesday showed core machinery orders a higher volatility data series regarded as an indicator of capital spending in the coming 6 to 9 months fell 2.2% in August from the previous month. That fall was much smaller than the 5.5% decline expected by the Reuters poll of economics following a 4.9% increase in July. Compared with a year earlier, the core orders, which excluded ships and orders from the electric power utilities, increased 11.6% in August versus 6.5% again expected by the economists. Holding on OPEC doubles and if floats 6 months outbound can print. Oil price on Thursday retraced from 1-year highs after OPEC said it was trying to reach a global agreement to cap production for at least 6 months amid doubts about the much that would reduce crude goods. The International Energy Agency, the energy watchdog of the West, said it was unclear how rippling global oil supply could fall in line with demand even in the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and oil producer Russia agreed on step-up cuts. Net we think the agreement could pound productions while the increasingly likely remains premature given the high supply increase in 2017. We analyzed the uncertainty they expect about the value of the price of oil by OPEC agreement to limit production but not reach a definitive agreement in addition to increase production of the countries outside the cartel. The markets, the value of the dollar down and the yen up to improve growing expectations of the higher demand and projections. Hard Brexit could cost 66 billion pounds a year times. The United Kingdom could lose up to 66 billion pounds a year under hard Brexit, the Times reporting citing leaking government papers. GDP could fall by as much as 9.5% if Britain leaves the European Union compared with if states within the Union, the Times reported. The 66 billion pound figure was in a draft cabinet communique, the paper which was seen by the Times. Reported by consultancy firm Oliver Wyman earlier the week said Britain's financial industry could lose up to £38 billion in revenue in a hard Brexit. German Finance Minister Greek privatization funds must have management by year end. Greece must have the management of these privatization funds in place by the end of this year. German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble said on Tuesday after his Eurozone minister gave Athens a positive review of its reforms while withholding parts of a new loan payment. Speak in Luxembourg after further talks on Thursday, Sociably also said they wanted and decisions in the transaction of the financial transactions by tax the end of the year. We analyzed that would do pound for consequence of leaving the European Union by England a strong for causing business losses. Increased euro will rise by coming to terms of debt restructurations of Greece with privatizations companies and debt relief.